Hey guys, my name is Azaria and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to have a quick little sit down chit chat and talk about my life post university. My university series was one of my most successful series on my channel thus far. I think that those videos have gotten the most views out of all my videos ever, and I'm very grateful for that, and I really hope that those videos helped anybody who is starting university, because it's still relevant. Trust me, it is, especially if you're going to UE. It may be a little bit different because school is online now, but you can still get some tips and tricks from those videos for sure. So I'll include the cards for the playlist somewhere at the top here in case you're interested in checking those out. But I'm just gonna give you guys an update as to where I am now. Was university worth it? Would I do it again? And just my overall thoughts about completing a bachelor's degree. Now, I went to the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus, and I completed my degree over the span of 4 years. The designated time frame to complete a degree at UE is usually 3 years, depending on what you're doing. That's like the average. But I decided to take an extra year just because the workload for my degree, because I did do a special, was a lot, and university on a whole is very stressful. And additionally to that, I also did a lot of extracurriculars, which added to the experience but also added to my stress load. So I decided to take an extra year to complete my degree. I think that that was the best decision for me. And if I had to advise anyone who is thinking about taking an extra year, I would say do it, because the most important thing in university is your mental health, and I cannot stress that enough. Please don't kill yourself over a degree. Whether you finish your degree in 3 years, in 4 years, in 5 years, you are going to finish. If it takes you a little longer, that is okay. You are going to finish. So do not kill yourself over a degree. Take the extra year. Do some extracurricular activities, take a language, do something fun. Just make sure that your experience at university is very well-rounded and you're not just fully there for the academics, because that will drive you insane. That will drive you mad. And I'm so grateful that I did so much extracurriculars, because it really took my mind off of schoolwork and books, and it helped me to focus on other things. And I made a lot of friends. I met so much new people, and I'm just grateful that I did extracurriculars. So I highly recommend that you do some extracurriculars. Join a club, start a club, join a sport, join some society. It doesn't matter, just do an extracurricular. I want to speak a bit about the relevance of my degree, because here is where I think my overall opinion would change. I did my degree in environmental science and sustainable technology. It was a special. That means my degree was basically mapped out for me for the full time that I was completing it. So my degree was completely gate funded, and I did not have to pay for my education, and I'm grateful for that. But in retrospect, I think that I would have done something differently, because being in the working world now, having a job and realizing what society on a whole wants and needs, I think that I would have done something a bit differently. Currently, I am not employed in my field, and to be honest with you, I don't think that I'm going to pursue a career in my field, just because while I'm very passionate about the environment, and I think that I chose my degree based on passion and based on what my likes and things that I wanted to do because I liked it, I don't think that it was practical for my life. Being employed in a job now where I don't use my degree, I think that if I had to go back, I would have chosen something differently. And that being said, within the business field, because I think that it's a little more practical, and it's a little more applicable in society now. I'm not saying that you can't go and do an environmental degree, because you definitely can, and you can definitely pave your way and make your mark on the world with an environmental degree. But for me personally, I don't think that if I have to go back and do it again, that I would choose that. I would choose something a little more practical. Would I do this process all over again? Definitely, yes. I think that getting a tertiary level education is very beneficial, and it can definitely help you just improve your thoughts, improve your way of thinking and the way you see different things. I definitely want to go back and do a degree in the business field. Maybe not within this year, but maybe next year I would go and pursue a second degree. And for anyone who is wondering if they should do a degree in tertiary level or if it's worth it, it's definitely worth it in terms of the experience. You gain a lot out of doing a degree. The level of discipline, the level of dedication, the level of sacrifice that you learn and you gain, it's tremendous. And there's no way that you can learn that in terms of academics unless you pursue a tertiary level degree. And it does not have to be at the University of the West Indies. It can be any institution that you decide, but I definitely recommend taking up that challenge and pushing yourself to do it, because the pride that you feel in yourself and the work that you put in just to say, you know, I studied this, I know what this is about, I can hold a conversation about this and feel very confident, is amazing. Although I may go back and do things a bit differently, all in all, I don't have regrets, and my journey does not stop here. I will be pursuing more education in the future, more degrees in the future, and I'm going to keep going and keep pushing and keep furthering myself and bettering myself. And I'm really grateful for the experiences and the lessons that my first bachelor's degree taught me. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please give this a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, please check out my last videos. It will be linked in the cards or at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.